Hello, hello, hey, hello, hello. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Welcome back to Anointed Crown Tarot. First things first, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, take a look at the description box. You'll see all of my other social media platforms there. Follow me on every single one, like I told y'all before, or if you're new, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, I want to be. Okay, so follow me on all of my platforms. Today we're doing air signs. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, babies, this is for y'all, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If that applies to you, or if you're a cross watcher, this reading could possibly apply to you. As always, I lost my train of thought for a second, but as always, if it don't resonate, don't force it. If it don't apply, let it fly. Still for the entire month of June, $10 Tarot Tuesdays, $10 mini reads. You do have to reach out to me on one of my social media platforms in order to book that, though. It's not on my website because that's only like a temporary deal that I offer. Of course, though, the only way to know exactly what energy resonates with you is by booking a personal reading, whether it's a mini read or you're, in need of something a little bit more in depth, or you're ready to just dig more into your spiritual healing. I offer that as well. So hit me up there. Air signs, we're going to talk about your love life, of course. We're going to get an update on that energy, kind of see what's going on, whom you're dealing with, how's that going, how they feel, how you feel, the usual. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something I do want to mention, I need to start mentioning it in all of my videos. This is timeless. So whenever this finds you, it is intended to find you at that time. No matter if the video is a day old, a week old, 6 months old, it doesn't matter. It was intended to find you at the time that it did, okay? So air signs, let's dig into how the person that is currently on your mind and your energy or that you're dealing with is feeling about you. Let's see how they are currently feeling about you. Thank you, Spirit. How does the person on my air sign collective's mind currently feel about them? Okay, you already got something here. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Tell me how else they feel about my air sign collective. All right. We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on, air signs? Already. So the person that's currently in your energy, first of all, they feel like you got a temper. They feel like you have a tendency to react before you actually think things through, or you're just like, irrational when you react too. There is something moving slow here. This person could feel like you're not offering them enough, or you're slow to offer them anything. Someone definitely feels like you're immature, very emotionally immature. And someone thinks that you're unrealistic. I mean, in so many words, air signs, this person thinks you're a hot ass mess. And I'm not, I'm not laughing at you. It's just the way certain things come to me, it always sounds funny. But with the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, then you got the Page of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. In so many words, this person thinks you're a hot ass mess, okay? Let's see how else they feel. Something just fell under my chair. And it was the Tower in reverse. Let me see if I can zoom this out just a little bit more, give it a little bit more room. This person legit thinks you're a hot ass mess. Everything keeps coming out in reverse. Oh my God. What is up with y'all's energies, air sign? Now we got the Six of Wands in reverse. We got the Tower in reverse. But we got the Hierophant in the upright. Okay. Clarify the Hierophant for me, Spirit. The Hermit in reverse, of course. This person feels like they feel like you're an attention seeker. Like you for the streets, you know? They feel like you they feel like you're for the street, you're for the community. That's what they feel like. They feel like your ideals surrounding, you know, connection, relationships, partnership, whatever. They feel like it's just, they feel like, one, it's outdated and you're selfish. This person feels like you're just unrealistic. So that's what does this person even like you? That's what I want to know. Do they even like you? Let's see. Clarify this Tower in reverse for me. I didn't mean to drop all those, but we have yet another reversal over here. A Six of Cups. So there's whatever's transpired between you and this person. They don't have very fond memories of you. I'm going to say that this is somebody that you're no longer connected to. This is some sort of breakup or something that's taken place. And this person, it's like, I hate to say it, but shit, this person don't like you. This is somebody who, I don't even want to say hate, but they're not very fond of you at all. You've left a bad taste in this person's mouth, and you've left them with some bad memories. Like, this person literally doesn't have anything good to say about you. This is crazy, air signs. I want to know why they feel this way. Why do they feel this way, Spirit? Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to put those back in the deck, right? Spirit, why do they feel this way? Okay. We're going to shuffle that again because a stack of cards flew out. Typically, I would take them, but that was quite a few. And it flew across the room at that. Thank you, Spirit. Why does this person feel this way? Why does this person feel this way? Okay, that makes sense. There was some sort of heartbreak that took place. So what I will say is that the card that flew out on the other end was the King of Wands. That was what was on top of the little stack of cards that flew out. And the first thing I heard was cheating. So it's very possible. It's possible that someone was cheated on here. And you've left a bad taste in this person's mouth because of your infidelity. And now that I'm looking at the Hierophant with the Hermit in reverse, that definitely makes sense. Aw, air signs, what y'all do? Why else does this person feel this way, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune. Another reversal. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's the last card we're gonna pull for their feelings. We not about to fuck up my energy. We not about to do that. But this person feels like the relationship between the two of you was just or the connection between the two of you was just very, very toxic. It was extremely toxic. There was a lot of, backstabbing behavior, bad memories. Like, they feel like this connection just wasn't it. There might have even been some fighting. Like, I'm hearing like yelling and arguing. Like, I'm talking about screaming. Like, I don't know if y'all listen to Kendrick Lamar, but that song with him and Taylor Page where they're like going at it back and forth, that's what I'm hearing in my head right now. So this is how this person feels about you, and this is why they feel about you, like why they feel that way. They just feel like this was just a very toxic and just karmic connection, which honestly, from looking at this cards, baby, it very well was. They feel like this connection held them back from quite a bit. Like, they felt like it delayed them in some way, shape, or form, whether it was their money, their finances, their growth, opportunities, their happiness, whatever. They just feel like, again, they feel like you was a hot ass mess. Let's see how you feel about them. Shit, do I even want to know? Let's see. How do you feel about the person on your mind, or that you're connected to, or that's in your energy? How does my air sign collective feel, Spirit? Thank you. How does my air sign collective feel about them? Okay, we got the Strength card. Then we got the Three of Pentacles. Then we got the Four of Pentacles. How else does this person feel about them, Spirit? No, how else does my shit? Maybe you were dealing with an earth sign. How does my air signs feel about them? How else does my air signs feel about them? Okay, so we got two cards here. First, I got the Hangman right here. Okay, we got three cards, actually. So this is what came out first. This Ten of Pentacles came out first. Then this Five of Pentacles. Then this Hangman. This is bothering me. I can see on the camera how crooked this shit is. Let me see if we can fix it. Y'all know I got OCD, ADHD, OPP, ABCDE. Y'all know already. And it's still crooked. Oh my God. So the cards are not crooked. It's the camera that's fucking crooked. Okay, I could deal with that. Whew, I'm better now. So let's see. So for you, we got the Strength card, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, but then we got the 10, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Hangman. So this is someone that clarify the Strength card, Spirit. Look at that. That shit just fell out just like that. The Chariot in reverse. You feel like this person You feel like they lack compassion, that they give up too easily, that they're not fighting hard enough for this connection. That's what you feel like. But shit, according to that other spread, air signs look like that's all the fuck they do is fight. That's what it looks like. But then we got the Three of Pentacles. So this is somebody that you definitely wanted to build with, but you've been holding back from this person too. Some sort of unexpected change took place within the connection where y'all might have been working towards that Ten of Pentacles, and something transpired where it threw the whole connection off. And it might have been, that cheating incident or the infidelity or whatever it is that broke that person's heart that literally threw this whole shit off track. And maybe that's why you feel like they give up too easily, because you're like, look, I just did it one time, or it was just one person. But that's the thing, air signs. You don't have any control over what other people's limits and boundaries are. You know what I'm saying? So even if in your mind, you're like, it wasn't that big of a deal to you, it might have been that big of a deal to them. And you got to respect that, baby. You got to respect it. This person probably isn't talking to you right now. My throat just literally closed up on me. Excuse me. So this person probably is not talking to you right now. You're definitely having a hard time dealing with the loss the loss that's taking place between the two of you. It's like this hits you out of nowhere. You feel like this person treats you as if they don't care. Or they're just refusing to understand, your perspective in the entire situation. Tell me more, Spirit, about how air signs feels about this person. So there's something in your intuition, something your intuition has been telling you in regards to this connection and this person. But at the same time, you also feel like this person could be planning something behind your back, like maybe their exit strategy or something like that. And that's very well possible. And they're being very strategic and quiet about it. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, shit. I hate when the cards fly across the floor. You feel like this person could possibly be dealing with somebody else or getting attention from somebody else. And there's that King of Wands again. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody who has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. Tell me more, Spirit. Got the Emperor. Then we also got the King of Cups. But then we also got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so remember how we talked about infidelity and cheating, or betrayal? That's what we got here. That's what we got here. We got an Emperor, King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So one of these people was somebody that you were actually dealing with. Well, you were dealing with both people, let's just say that. But one of these people was your main person, one of them was your side person, and they found out. And that's what created an ending in this connection. So realistically, air sign, we're all human beings, I've cheated, whatever, I'm not saying whatever as to the cheating, but we all have our reasons as to why we do. Whether it's, we're not happy with ourselves, we're not happy with the connection, we mentally or emotionally check out, we're selfish, whatever the reason is, everybody handles it differently, and that's how that person is taking it. So it's like, even like I said again, even though to you it may not be that big of a deal, it's that big of a deal to them. So you gotta you gotta respect them and their boundaries. You gotta own up to the shit that you did, you know. But honestly, if you, at the you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to hold yourself accountable for nothing. But if you're trying to actually grow and evolve and be mature, then yes, you do. Even if it was, you know, for selfish reasons, or if you don't have a valid reason, yeah, you know what I did. You know, it was just some shit that I did, and I don't really have an explanation to give you. I was attracted to the guy, you know what I'm saying? I gave into my, you know, my lustful desires, and boom, I cheated. That's it. You know, like, be honest. I always tell people, be honest. 2:22 on the clock when I saw that. We were at 20 minutes and 22 seconds. So 2:22. Let's see what the future of this connection looks like. What is the future of the connection? What's the future energy of the connection between air signs and this person? What's the future energy of the connection between air signs and this person? I think it's like over. But we're gonna see. 3 of Wands. The High Priestess. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's definitely moving on. This person is moving on in silence and trying to be as peaceful as possible. This person is moving on in silence and trying to be as peaceful as possible. It's like they're fed up. They are definitely going to be exploring their options. Ten of Wands in reverse. This person is over it. Before I even pulled that card, I said it already. This person's over it. This person is choosing to move on in silence. They are holding back. They're not giving anything anymore to this connection. They are choosing to explore their options because they are truly overburdened. They are over it. They don't feel like anything is going to get any better in this connection. It was kind of like whatever transpired was the final draw. Like, that was it. Like, it's like, look, no, I'm done. 2 of Cups. Clarify this 2 of Cups, Spirit. Oh, that was fast. 2 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. Tell me more. With the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's juggling something here. Whether this was you giving to multiple situations or this person decided that they're about to start giving to other. And look, there's the King of Wands yet again. So again, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the future of this connection is that it is done and it is over with. It is done and it is over with. This person is there. They're choosing to keep it moving. They feel like enough has transpired in this connection that it's not going to get any better. It's causing them a lot of, it's causing them to be very emotionally and mentally overwhelmed. They're not happy. They're not fulfilled. Let's get... I'm looking at a couple different decks here, but I'm feeling really drawn to 2 in specific. Well, a few different decks, but I'm feeling drawn to 2 specifically. And look, the first card on the bottom, juggling. Tumultuous lives. A lot of chaos in this connection. Spirit, give me a few oracle cards for my air signs. And look, there's the Aquarius card. The Aquarius card says, I acted like I didn't care, but I did. I just needed my time and space to think on my own. I didn't want to be tied down by a relationship because I wasn't ready to put it into work. Boy, air signs, air signs, air signs. Y'all have had some toxic readings these last few weeks. Look, outer turmoil. Tumultuous lives and outer turmoil. This is somebody that you're definitely having a lot of conflict with. And probably not even just them. Energetically, it's just what you're drawing into your life right now because of where the energy that you're sitting in. I just saw the rebuilding card. But that person is choosing to rebuild by themselves. And then there's a Virgo here. Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo placements. Spirit, give me a few oracles for my air signs. Thank you, Spirit. Third party situation. I'm going to read it in a second. Infatuation. Karmic partners. Everything I've already said. Magical and powerful. Insecurities. Give me a few more, Spirit. Unawakened. We have, I think that's the Runner card. Yep, the Runner card. Oh my goodness, I'm about to drop the deck. Illusions. There's that Virgo card again. Somebody's dealing with a Virgo, or either somebody has Virgo placements. Ego-driven, unsent messages. Naughty thoughts. So let's unpack these, and then we're going to pull a few from the other deck I was looking at. So we have insecurities. Insecurity says, if you really knew who I was and how I felt, you may not love me anymore. I'm afraid you'll reject me if I show you who I really am. So somebody here is dealing with a lot of insecurities, whether it's either you or that person. Then we have naughty thoughts. Naughty thoughts is pretty self-explanatory. This is somebody sexually fantasizing about somebody. This is also, I'm also picking up on like a high sex drive. Somebody who has a really high sex drive. Unsent messages. Somebody won't admit their true feelings. They think about reaching out, but is apprehensive, then does not. And it's like they're typing messages and deleting them. For whatever reason, I don't feel like this one is directly correlated to y'all. I feel like this might be either you dealing with somebody else or them dealing with somebody else. I don't feel like this is you or them. We have ego-driven. That at the very beginning of the reading, I think I said that this person thinks that you're an attention seeker, that you were for the street, you was for the community. So this is basically what ego-driven talks about. Somebody whom is very set. And I think I said that too. Somebody whom is selfish. Somebody who's selfish and only interested in, their own desires being fulfilled, their own wants. They don't really think about other people and what they want or how they affect other people. And then there's that Virgo card. The Virgo card says, I had my life planned out, focusing on my 5-year plan, but then I met you and everything changed. I didn't know how to rearrange my life for you. I should have learned to compromise. I feel like this one, these two go together. So somebody's dealing with a Virgo. Somebody's either dealing with a Virgo or wanting to talk to a Virgo, or somebody who has Virgo placements. Let's just say that. Illusions. Basically everything wasn't what they thought it was going to be. Like, there's definitely some manipulation going on within the connection where somebody is, portraying things to be one way when they're really another. Then we got the Runner card. This basically just talks about how this is somebody just avoiding doing the work that they need to do in order to be the best version of themselves for somebody. Somebody is spiritually unawakened, like very like 3D-ish, in a very low vibrational energy, focused on more so on the material world than the spiritual. And they're holding on tight to their old life versus trying to ascend and awaken. But then we got magical and powerful, new beginnings and alignment. This is somebody, after this ending, there's definitely going to be a new beginning on both of your ends, honestly. And it might be a situation where this new beginning is, I'm never going to say might, but this is going to be a situation where the new beginning is going to be something that's better for you than what the hell you had, which was this karmic ass connection. Very karmic. And then if you look at the picture here, like, even though it doesn't show the girl fully, see how they're hugged up with each other, but clearly she's kind of swooning over somebody else. You can't see hers, but it's like he's texting somebody else while holding on to this karmic connection. Then we have infatuation. There's a lot of passion between you and this person, or either there was a lot of passion between you and this person, but that might have been the only thing pretty much holding that connection together. And I think I told y'all the same thing last week, that sex was the only thing holding y'all together, either maybe the week before. But I know in one of y'all's readings I told y'all that. And then, of course, we got third-party situation. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, this deck just fell over. There's a deck that just fell over. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a couple from that deck. I'm going to stuff those right back in there. I'm going to pull from both because so we got the hidden truth. Let's see what hidden messages are lying underneath the surface that, you know, like your unspoken words, either yours or theirs or somebody that's involved in the connection. Because this is a third-party situation, so it could apply to either side. Then we're going to get you some spirit advice from this other deck that fell over. Thank you, Spirit. I don't react when people mention you. I hide behind material things. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm getting third-party energy here. I feel you leaving me behind. These have to do with the third party. It was my fault, but I blamed you. That's just what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on the third party. Whether it's on your side or their side. I feel you even though we're apart. I hope that you could forgive me one day. That could honestly be either one of you, and then I want you. Most of that was the third party energy, to be honest with you. Sometimes I be thinking about doing collective third party readings, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit is heavy and messy, so I'll be leaving it where it's at. And that might be what I started doing on TikTok. I might do some short ones on TikTok. Spirit said y'all need some additional advice. Let's see what Spirit wants me to know. What do you want them to know? Commitment. That one fell on the floor. I'll get it in a second. Boundary. Didn't we talk about boundaries? Purpose. And then we have barrier maze. This one says embrace. So let's unpack these. Commitment says, commitment is the key to long-term success. Are you hesitating to make a decision? Commit fully to a path and you'll see the results of your dedication. So somebody could be stuck at a fork in the road where, and I honestly think it's the person who has to choose between the karmic connection, and that could be either you or them, but like this is just what I'm picking up on. Somebody has to choose between either a karmic connection or something that's just going to be more fulfilling and happy for them, something that's going to be more destined. And Spirit is basically saying that once this person chooses to commit to that path and gets the hell out of the fork in the road and stop going back to the karmic situation, that their life is going to be much better. They're going to be happier. They're going to be more fulfilled. They're going to like the results that they receive. Barrier maze. Confusion may feel overwhelming, but remember that every maze has an exit. You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. Before I even finished reading that card, this made me think of the Eight of Swords. And somebody here feels trapped in their mind. They feel like they're trapped in a situation, but Spirit is saying that is all in your head. And right now there's like ambulances going off like crazy outside. So that is just confirmation to me. But this person feels like they are trapped in a situation when realistically it's all in your mind. You're not trapped in shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always get out of the situation. Like this says, every maze has an exit, and all you got to do is shift your mindset. Embrace the changes happening around you. Have recent changes made you uneasy? Accept them. Adjust and discover the opportunities that come with transformation. It's time to change. It's time to grow. It's time to, and what I'm focused on in this picture right here, see how this person looks like they got fire behind them and is burning? Like, I'm literally like visualizing somebody burning their old life and walking into something new. That's what I'm visualizing. Somebody burning their old, their old mindset, their old habits, the old version of themselves and everything else that came with it, and walking into something new. Purpose. Your purpose is guiding you forward. Have you been feeling lost? Refocus on what truly matters to you and pursue the things that bring meaning and fulfillment. What makes you happy? Who makes you happy? What makes you feel good about yourself? Like, why would you continue to deal with something, someone, environments, anything that doesn't make you feel good? Like, why would you do that? Like, whether it's you or that other person, why would you do that to yourself? Stop dealing with shit and people and environments and settling. Like, settling is, I'll put it this way, settling is okay because all of us aren't destined to ascend. But if you are truly looking to grow, evolve, and ascend, you got to stop settling for the shit that doesn't make you happy, the shit that doesn't align with you, and shift your vibration, shift your energy. Then we got boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial for your well-being. Do you feel overwhelmed by others? Clearly define your limits to protect your emotional and mental space. That is pretty self-explanatory. Boundaries keep opportunists and unwanted experiences out. Can it get a little lonely? Yeah, because not everybody's going to want to put in that work. But that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. It's like, stop dealing with people who just want the easy way out. Set some boundaries, and the people that are willing to meet you there will meet you there. It might take a little bit of time. You might sit up on that top shelf for a little bit, but baby, somebody coming to grab you. Somebody coming. And that is what I have for y'all tonight. I thank y'all for tuning in, and I love y'all. Talk to you next time.